Hey everyone, welcome to another Anime Kingdom review. This one is on episode 2 of Koutetsujou no Kabaneri, and I gotta admit this episode was just as intense as the first one, if not more, since the first one had a little bit of, stuff in the intro, the beginning parts, while this one was just full on, just intense action going on, everyone desperate to get away, crazy action, seeing our main characters fight. Mume, probably one of my favorite, you know, female anime characters of this season so far at this moment. Just watching her over there, her reckless personality going out there, just taking those things out. And she ends up going like, I was 10 seconds off. 10 seconds off. Girl, no one else can beat those things. And then, of course, we also see, what's it called? Ikoma ends up fighting a whole bunch of them as well. And he ends up showing that he is still turning. It did not stop him from he's not fully turned, and at the end we do find out that him and Mume are Kabaneri. That's what the title is from. They are in between humans and the Kabane. So that is pretty interesting as well. Just like Attack on Titan, another thing that makes me feel like it's on Attack on Titan. The whole feeling of this show is like feels like Attack on Titan, and then even the main character, Eden was a Titan. Ikoma is you know, zombie, half human thing. I do like the character Ikoma a little bit more after this one. He really was like, I love this, like when he was pushed off and then he was fighting. He's like, you know what? I'm gonna make you guys regret. You guys are gonna be saved from someone that you pushed off and left to die. And I'd be like that too, man. Like, really? You gonna let me die? And then he starts crying, and Mume's like, why are you still complaining? I got you on the train. And then of course, we find out that they are, like I said before, Kabaneri. So that's crazy, pretty interesting, like thing that they made, that they are like in between. Both of them are. I was wondering how she can, kick ass so much, badly against these things while everyone can't. And now we have it explained. The samurai guy was pretty dang irritating, I have to admit. And at first, Ikoma's best friend or whatever, when he came to help, and then when he said, "Hey, we learned all this kind of stuff," and he was like backing off and stuff. I was like, "Oh, are you kidding me? You're gonna abandon your friend?" But I understand that as well. Like in a situation where all of a sudden your friend is like showing signs of becoming like a zombie or something, I'd feel the same way. I'd be scared at first too, but just seeing him after, try and stop the guy from shooting him and pushing him off, and then also trying to, throwing the thing to try and help him get back on the train, that showed loyalty right there. And I do like he's just a side character. I'm not even sure how big of a character he's gonna be, but overall, I love seeing that kind of interactions between people. And like, it's like not all these guys are assholes. Like the samurai guy, Kurusu, that guy was just a plain ass. Like the whole episode, I was just like, dude, shut up. Like, oh, I should have killed you before. Hey, if you're not, if you're still human, then here, commit suicide for us and everything. I'm like, he just saved your life. Really? Can't you see that there's something going on, that he is not, a Kabane or anything? And I'm wondering if he's like, what he's gonna do and react when he now that he knows that Mume is also one as well. And I'm wondering, when she had that moment when she came on and started sleeping, I was like, do they have to do that? Is that something to do with them being Kabaneri as well? Like after a while they get tired and they gotta heal up and stuff. I'm wondering if that has, something as well. But so far, pretty awesome episode, pretty intense, pretty crazy going on, seeing all these zombie like things, the Kabane just literally running around. We see that they can be shot. They don't necessarily, like, I'm wondering if what she was doing was just knocking them out, because some of them weren't really, like, we found, the whole point Ikoma was going by with that nail gun was that it can penetrate while the other guns can't. But she was able to take these things out, even some of the other guys were shooting them and they were able to take it out. So I'm kind of confused on that part, if they really are totally invincible. And like we've seen before, she cut off the head of one of them. So can you just cut off the head, or did that thing later on, the Kabane that tried to attack her, get back up after? And another weird thing is, when we found out that he was bitten and everything, and he was transforming even there in the heart part, I was thinking that they wouldn't even attack him, he'd be camouflaged or something, but they still try and attack him. He can get bitten, it hurts, but he won't turn. So that's interesting. I'm wondering also, like, how this happens. Like, is there a certain thing that happens that it will allow you to become a Kabaneri? Because the way he did it was he stopped the virus from going to his head, and he still has that thing on to stop it from going to his head. So I wonder if he takes it off, will he change, or is he literally just like, that's how you make Kabaneri? Because I actually don't know. Did Mumi have something on her neck? I don't really remember that either. But overall, pretty good episode. Another great episode like the first one. Opening was good, made by Egoist. I enjoyed the opening. The ending was very mellow, actually, and I enjoyed it as well, too. So far, good opening, good ending, good story, good action, very intense, crazy, lots of drama going on. Like the characters, except for the one samurai guy. And just overall, so far, I am really enjoying this anime and cannot wait to see the next episode. Like, this is one of my top animes already for the spring 2016 season. Like, literally, like, probably one of the, like, top 3, top 2 already at this point, compared to all the other animes I'm watching are still good. But this one, in comparison to them, is just, like, whoa, blown my mind so far. And, like, I literally was, like, waiting for this episode to come out, and I was, like, so happy when it finally did. And yeah, I can't wait for the next one. Someone make a time machine so we can go in the future and watch the next episode, please. But yeah, that's all I gotta say, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this Anime Kingdom review. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below. If there's anything else you want to talk about, comment below as well. And yeah, until next time, guys. See ya.